A question that stirs controversy in modern times. Did the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, marry a child? Islamic tradition says yes, that Aisha was married at 6 and the marriage consummated at 9. These narrations appear in authentic collections like Sahih Bukhari, but history, like Revelation, invites reflection. Aisha had an older sister, Asma bint Abu Bakr. She was said to be 10 years older, and records show she died at the age of 100 in the year 73 AH. What is AH, you ask? AH means after Hijrah, the Prophet's migration from Mecca to Medina in 622 CE, marking the start of the Islamic calendar. If Asma died in 73 AH at age 100, she would have been born 27 years before the Hijrah, making Aisha, who was 10 years younger, around 17 or 18 at the time of the migration and around 19 or 20 at the time the marriage was consummated. It's not contradiction, it's historical triangulation. But even if the 6 and 9 narrative is taken literally, we must understand it within the world it happened, not through the lens of ours. Because age of marriage was always defined by one thing: puberty, not paperwork. And this was not unique to Arabia. In medieval Europe, Richard II of England married Isabella of Valois when she was 6. Agnes of France married at 8 or 9. Eleanor of Aquitaine married at 13. Marie de Medici at 14. Margaret Beaufort, mother of Henry VII, gave birth at 13. These were queens, empresses, mothers of dynasties, not victims, not outliers. This was the norm. And yet, some today hurl the accusation of pedophile. Let's be clear, a pedophile is someone attracted to prepubescent children, motivated by lust, secrecy, and repeated abuse. But the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he married Khadijah, a businesswoman and widow, who was 15 years older than him. He remained loyal to her for 25 years until her death. Most of his marriages were to older, widowed, or divorced women for compassion, alliance, or protection. Only Aisha was a virgin, and she became one of the greatest scholars in Islamic history. Because of him, women were given rights in the 7th century that much of the world would only begin to recognize in the 19th. The right to inherit, the right to own property, the right to consent to marriage, the right to divorce, education, and personal wealth. Long before the West spoke of women's suffrage or civil rights, Islam codified them, because Muhammad, peace be upon him, lived them. So no, he was not a predator. He was a prophet, and if you judge him, do it by his time, by the women who followed him, and by the change he brought for half the human race. Coincidence, or a life misunderstood by critics, but cherished by the hearts that know?